Hey everybody, today we are going to make an amazing field roast apple sage ragu that is to die for. You can serve this at holidays, you can take this to a free house for potlucks. It's going to hold up very well. It's going to be the star and it takes less than 20 minutes to make. So let's go ahead and get started. I have a heated pan. I'm going to add some olive oil to it. And we're going to add just a little bit of olive oil, just enough to coat the pan, because we're going to saute our veggies in there along with our field roast sausage. Now you can find the field roast sausages at several grocery stores. I particularly found mine at Potluck. You can find them at Whole Foods. I've seen them at Walmart. There's many different places where you can find these sausages, and they have many different flavors. All right, so we're going to take that. And they do have the casing. You can decide to, take the casing off, like so. If my knife wanted to go through it, how about I hold it this way? Let's be safe. Well, that's a tough sausage. So we're gonna go ahead and remove the casing. And it's a good thing about this recipe, and it goes so fast because everything cooks right together. Hold this back down. Take that off. And remove the casing like so. And this is a completely vegan sausage. No animal byproducts have been used. You want a nice color to it, so that's actually going to be my first thing I add to the pan. So I make sure I get a nice little sear to it. So I'm going to put this directly in our pan. It hasn't got all the way hot yet, but that's okay. It is going to come up to temperature and it'll be just fine. Take our onion and cut that off at the ends. And you want to make sure you thinly slice that, because we're going to put this all on top of some polenta. So polenta is like a grit, a yellow stone ground grit. And we're going to make a polenta cake out of it. And you can, we're got a little tongue tied, I was super excited. But we're going to actually speed it up and get it already in the cake form, in the roll form. That way we don't have to wait to harden it up, because this is a quick recipe. So we're going to take a couple shortcuts. Now you can leave it at thin rings like this, but I did the thin rings, and then I'm going to just slice it right down. We'll go ahead and add that to our sausages. And so we're also going to go ahead and open up. I'm going to use a can. I'm going to use a can of diced tomatoes. Like I said, this is a shortcut. Normally I'll take some fresh tomatoes and let it cook down and let this sauce cook for about an hour. But like I said, we're going to keep this under 20 minutes. And so we're going to use a can of tomatoes. And this one has been seasoned with, we have oil in that pan, so we don't want to go popping crazy. So we're going to smash our garlic, release that flavor. Chop down in there. We're going to take our mushrooms, get that chopped really, really well. It doesn't have to be perfect, so you want to do a rough chop of your shiitakes. Now, once your shiitakes get in, these things cook really, really fast. You can choose to wait to the end to add them. I just add them now because it's all going to be a nice little ragu that's going to be right on top of the polenta cakes. So I'm actually going to turn my other eye on right now for my polenta cakes, because this is pretty much almost done. I'm going to add my salt to it because I want to release this moisture right now. So I'm going to add some kosher salt. Add some garlic powder. Even though I put fresh garlic and fresh onions in here, I'm still going to add the powder for more flavor. You can't go wrong with flavor. Black pepper. Definitely some Italian seasoning. I'm going to actually get a little bit of paprika in here. our amazing stir. Alright, so I'm going to take a little bit of vegan butter as well. So now we're going to get to the saucy part of it. I haven't forgot about my tomatoes. Just want to let you know that. So we're going to take our vegan butter. And we're going to put a little bit of that in here. So that's about a teaspoon and a half of vegan butter. Place this right here. So I actually want to leave it off because I like my vegan butter to stay soft. I don't particularly care for it to be hard. So I'm going to add that in here. And as we're making our sauce, we're going to take some vegetable stock. And we're going to add about 3/4 cups of vegetable stock. And then we're also going to add our sherry wine. So about the same amount, and that's going to actually cook all the way down. And we're going to cook that until it reduces by half. And then when it reduces by half, we're going to add our fresh herbs to this. So we got that cooking. Ooh-wee. Yes. Amazing. So we're going to put a top on that. We're going to go ahead and add some of our tomatoes. And anytime I have tomatoes, I like to counteract the acidity with a little bit of sugar or a little bit of balsamic vinegar. It will do good as well. So let's bring that up to a boil, put a top on there. And in the meantime, we're going to work with our polenta. Now this is going to be super easy. You're going to take some olive oil. You're going to get that heated up real nice and hot. And the grits are already, pretty much cooked. The polenta is already cooked. So we're just trying to get a nice little sear on it. And then what I also like to do is use some nutritional yeast. So I'm going to actually move this out of the way. And remember, make sure you season this food. Never not season any part of your food. I don't care what you make it. Everything must have seasoning, okay? Okay, I understand that. So we're going to take our polenta and fit in nutritional yeast, which I don't know anybody who's not. We can go ahead and skip that part. But it's so good. It reminds you of like a Parmesan cheese in this recipe. And we have a little kosher salt. Our oil should be pretty hot. So we're going to go ahead and add our pieces to it. Let's see if it's hot. Oh yeah, perfect. So we're going to add that. And we're just going to cook it only until it's nice and golden on one side. It could be a little brown on there. All about your preference. So I like to put it in my pan. I like to put it around the clock because a lot of times you put things in the pan, sometimes you forget in which order you put it in. But if you kind of like say in the order, it's like, okay, I go counterclockwise instead of one clockwise. So I go counterclockwise and I'll take it here. I know that's going to come up the middle. And so when it's ready to come out, we'll be good to go. Ooh, that's hot. All right, so we're going to go ahead and flip these over. They're nice, they're golden, they'll be slightly crispy. It's super amazing, have a nice Parmesan cheesy flavor on it. Have that, super amazing. We're going to move what we don't need away over here. And it will pop a little bit. I don't want to put a top on here because I don't want it to suffocate so it gets softer. I want it to be crispy, so I'm letting it do its thing. You just don't have a little mess to clean up. That's okay. It'll be well worth it. Trust me. Well worth it. So that is going to be our bed for our amazing sausage ragu. Say that little one right there. So we have those all in a bowl, just like so crispy and brown, just super delicious and amazing. And we're gonna add our say amazing because it is amazing. Like, it's absolutely amazing. I couldn't lie. Like, you just look at this. It's just beautiful. It tastes good. It's filling. It's comforting. It's just like, literally, this is going to be the star of the show. Like, you're like, what? It's vegan? Yes. Don't even tell them, just let them eat and enjoy it. Just watch their face light up. It's just like, wow. Alright. So yeah, I'm going to top and I'll put this right here. We're going to take a little bit more fresh parsley. And just top it with some fresh parsley. I don't want to overpower anything. Just want to be really good and delicious. So there we have it, our apple sage ragu with mushrooms and tomatoes over polenta cakes by Field and Rose. So follow this recipe, share, like, tell a friend, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think about it, and try it out. See you soon, and say what? It's vegan. Of course it is. See you later. Bye.